Hey folks, it's Rod with Pow Group. Welcome back on The Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. Also home to the best MJ community. Today is Monday. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. It's June 24th. And in this video, we're going to bring up the MSOS chart. We'll do some technical analysis. I'll give my thoughts and opinions on what to expect in the days, weeks, months ahead. But as always, not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, and you should never buy or sell anything based on anything that I say or write. And full disclosure, I do own MSOS ETF. And spoiler alert, we could be seeing a bullish reversal pattern on the chart that could bring us to 975. Hasn't confirmed yet, but we'll take a look at what we need to see to confirm it. But before we get started, make sure to smash the like. It helps support me in the channel. If you're new, you can subscribe, tick the bell, all that good stuff, and you'll be notified on any future videos or when I go live. You can also follow us over on X, formerly Twitter. The handle for that is @GroupPow. Going to be using that as my platform of choice going forward. We're also on Rumble as well, so just in case we ever get censored or shut off on YouTube. So there was some news out today. We had to see it green. The exact title was top UN health officials call on countries to replace war on drugs with alternative regulatory approaches. So that added obviously a lot of momentum to the sector, and obviously great to see. We know that the US is the major country and economic power that we need to see, kind of shift gears here. But with rescheduling to Schedule 3 likely to happen before the elections, everything's pointing in the right direction. Germany looking to fast track Pillar 2, and now the UN. Things are heating up in a big way, and this is exactly what we would expect after this much of a pullback, right? If we just take a look in the last couple of weeks, so from all the way back to May 16th, from the high of MSOS to the low there, we were down about 35%. We also had a daily downtrend. We had a daily EMA 12 and 26 bear cross. We had a bear flag that was on watch that I was mentioning as well. And this is why I love technical analysis, because it's not a guarantee. It's just taking a look at probabilities, and some scenarios, some patterns have more probability of playing out, and sometimes they have less probability of playing out. And in this instance, we had all this confluence, right? The whole sector was weak, more than likely just going to see that summer lull. And I said leading into July 22nd, the end of the comment period, we should probably just fade and then go sideways. And then I believed, sometime in July, August, we start to trend back up. And like I said, we got that news from the UN perfectly timed today. I mentioned as well that I was looking for daily oversold territory to be a nice area to target for a temporary bottom. And as you can see, we hit to perfection there on the RSI, daily oversold. We also had our daily bear flag target of 686, which we hit the low there at 688. So we hit that to perfection. I mentioned this in my previous video, that we could potentially be seeing a bullish reversal pattern, which was an inverse head and shoulders. And it was a little early. I think I made it like right here when the head was just forming. But as you can see, we're almost back up to the neckline. So don't be too surprised if we do top out somewhere around that just north of $8, then come down, form a daily higher low and that right shoulder in the IHS. And then if we want to confirm it, we need to break above the high here at 812. So you just take, everybody knows in a head and shoulders pattern or an IHS, which is just the opposite of that. One's a bearish reversal. This is a bullish reversal. You just take your head to the neckline, move it out, and that gives you your measured move. And it says we could be targeting about 975. Also on the weekly time frame, again, this is why we look at multiple different signals, patterns, indicators, because we get more confluence. The more data we have, the more information that we can go off of and more decisions that we can make, right? So if we're seeing all these signals saying more downside, well, you can prepare financially, but also mentally and psychology, it's about psychology as well, right? We all know that the markets are meant to make you feel some type of way, and it's all about leaving your emotions at the door. So knowing that, the charts are saying that we could potentially see 686. I had tons of people commenting on my video, like, this is nuts. I can't believe it hit. Like, your daily bear flag target was reached. And again, this just comes with experience and just learning how to use the tools, right? Some people think that technical analysis doesn't work, but it's all about knowing how to use the tools you were given, right? And then on the weekly time frame, we did have a bear cross on the stochastic and the MACD. We lost the 10-week moving average, so it was not looking good. And it wasn't just MSOS, it was all the names in the sector, right? The MSOS is all-encompassing, tracks a lot of the US leaders, but even the Canadian names, the whole sector was trending the same direction. But as you can see, we're trying to get back above these weekly moving averages, and we're gearing up for the first ever 50 and 100 weekly bull cross. So I think the end of the year here is going to get very spicy, and we should start to see a lot of bullish momentum. But we do have a death cross that's forming here on the daily time frame as well, which is a little concerning, but it's very close to playing out. We got the 50-day moving average at 858 and the 200 at 807. So who knows? Maybe we come back up, we bump our head around 815, come back down, see those cross, and then we we trend back higher from there. That's what I'm anticipating. More than likely, a move up to around 830 at the highest, come back down, form a daily higher low, and then look for that continuation to the upside. So as of right now, this hasn't confirmed, so we can't say that 975 is the target just yet. We would need to come up, form the from the neckline, basically pull back, form a daily higher low and a right shoulder in that pattern, and then confirm it with a break of that neckline resistance. But like I said, daily oversold was a nice area to target there. And as of right now, I'm not telling anybody what to do, but with all the catalysts that are on the horizon, right? There's talks that the Canadian government could improve excise taxes. And again, if we get rescheduling, then that's going to remove 280E. And then I think somewhere around the same time, we should see Canadian lawmakers do something similar where they improve excise taxes, right? I think there's no coincidences in life, especially when it comes to financial markets. I think everything is always planned. And I think that's more than likely going to happen around the same time. Uplisting, right? We should see probably Cureleaf uplist first to the U.S. major exchanges, because Boris Jordan already said that they were in contact with the U.S. major exchange about that exact fact. So we could see uplisting to the U.S. major exchanges, but say bank, if we get banking, I probably wouldn't say it's going to happen anytime soon. If we're lucky, maybe the end of 2024, early 2025, I think is the most realistic. But things are heating up in a big way. And like I said, this UN news today is just more reassurance that we are early, but we're trending in the right direction. That's for sure. So going to end it there. But one thing I wanted to mention as well is that we did lose monthly support there at 730, but this could be one massive bear trap here before we see the first ever monthly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross as well on the MSOS chart. So I'm stoked for the game tonight. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. We'll continue the conversation there. But yeah, I'm stoked for the game tonight. We've got the champagne, we've got the wine, we got the beers, we got the MJ infused beverages, we got everything ready to go. We got snacks. There's going to be like a couple dozen people going over to my buddy's house, and I'll be bringing my daughter along as well. And yeah, I'm nervous. I even struggled doing this video today. I'm on edge. I can't wait to see if the oil can bring it home, because man, I even took, tomorrow I'm basically taking everything off. I'm not doing a damn thing tomorrow because I know that I'm going to probably be hurting. And if they win, this city's going to go absolutely bonkers. And I plan on going out after the game if we win. So try and get a video out tomorrow, but hopefully it's in celebration of the Oilers hoisting the cup, because yeah, we got to bring it back. I mean, I know Florida, they never won a cup. And if there was any other team other than the Oilers that I would want to win and that I think deserves to win, it's the Panthers. But I really do hope we kick their ever-loving butt tonight. All right, thanks again for joining us in the Pursuit of Wealth. It's Rod with Pow Group, and we'll see you again on the next video. Go Oilers, go!